Hello students, welcome to mathematics online class. Today we are going to discuss the second chapter in grade 10th, that is polynomials. We discussed about polynomials in grade 9th. So let's recall the concepts. Polynomials, actually the word polynomial derived from poly and nomial. Polynomial is derived from two terms, poly and nomial. Okay, and these two are Greek words. Now poly is nothing but many. Poly is nothing but many. Nomial is nothing but terms. So polynomial is nothing but many terms. Okay, so polynomial is derived from two Greek words, poly and nomial. So the meaning is many terms, but actually the definition of a polynomial is different. Let's see the definition. It is an algebraic expression in which the exponents of the variables are whole numbers. Okay, this is actual definition of a polynomial. Okay, so we'll discuss more about the definition of polynomial, but before that let us understand what is an expression. Okay, an expression is nothing but the combination of constants and variables. We know constants, so all the numbers we can take, all the numbers are constants, right? And variables, the unknown quantity, we can take it as a variable. So basically these variables are denoted by small alphabets. Okay, basically we'll write x, y, z, but you can use any alphabet, any small alphabet you can use, right? Now this is about variables and constants. Expressions are nothing but the combination of constants and variables which are connected by the operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, expression is a combination of constants and variables which are connected by the operations addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, now let's take some examples here. 5x plus 10 divided by 11. Now can we say it is an expression? Yes, it is an expression. What I said, the definition of expression, it is a combination of variables and constants. So here x is a variable and 5, 10, 11, these three are constants and these are connected by addition, division. Between 5 and x it is multiplication. So example for expression, right? Now let's take one more example. 11 into 3 minus 4. Now can we say it is an expression? Yes, this is also an expression. It is a combination of constants and variables, I said, right? But variable is not there here. Only constants are there and which are connected by the operations multiplication and subtraction. So this second example also an expression, but this is called numerical expression. This is called numerical expression, where variable is not involved here. Now the first example, whatever I have taken here, the first example, this is called algebraic expression. Is it clear? The first example, this is algebraic expression because variable is involved. What is the variable here? X is a variable. If variable is involved in an expression, so it is algebraic expression. If only the constants are connected by the operations addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, then it is called numerical expression. Is it clear? So expressions we can write either numerical expressions or algebraic expression. Is it clear? Now let's discuss the actual definition of polynomial. Definition of a polynomial: it is an algebraic expression in which the exponents of the variables are whole numbers. So this point is very, very important here, whole numbers. Okay, let's take an example, then you will understand. Let's take an example. 5x to the power of 11 plus 10y to the power of 9. Now, can we say it is an algebraic expression? Yes, it is an algebraic expression because two variables are involved. It is algebraic expression. Now, what is my condition here? Exponents of the variables. Do we have variables here? Yes, variables are there. How many variables are there? Variables are x and y. X and y, two variables are there. Now, exponents of the variables are whole numbers. Okay, let's write the exponents of these variables. Okay, here if you see the first term, 5 is the coefficient of x to the power of 11, x is base, 11 is exponent of x. Okay, so here we can write 11 is the exponent of the variable x. Now, if you see the second term, 10 into y to the power of 9, 10 is the coefficient of y to the power of 9, y is base, 9 is exponent of variable y, 9 is exponent of variable y. So, this is 9. Now, exponents of the variables are whole numbers or not here? 11, can we say it is a whole number? Yes, it is a whole number. 9, yes, 9 is also a whole number. Therefore, this is satisfying the definition. So, first example, it is polynomial. First example, it is polynomial. Is it clear? Now, let's take one more example. 5 to the power of 1 by 2 into x to the power of 2020. 5 to the power of 1 by 2 into x to the power of 2020. Now, most of the students will think that it is not a polynomial because 1 by 2 is an exponent. Okay? Of course, 1 by 2 is an exponent of the number 5. 1 by 2 is the exponent of 5. But what is my condition here? Exponents of the variables are whole numbers. Now see here, what is a variable? X is a variable. What is the exponent of x? 2020. Now 2020, is it whole number? Yes, it is whole number. Therefore, it is satisfying the definition of polynomial. So second example, we can say it is polynomial. Don't think 1 by 2 is the exponent, so it is not a polynomial. No, 1 by 2 is exponent of 5. Condition is there for exponent of the variable. Okay? So that's why we can say it is polynomial. Let's take another example. Under root 5x. Under root 5x. Now, can we say it is a polynomial or not? Under root 5x we can write as root 5 into root x. Root 5 into root x. Root 5 into root x we can write it as x to the power of 1 by 2. Root x we can write it as x to the power of 1 by 2. Now, what is the condition? Exponent of the variables are whole numbers. Okay, exponents of the variables are whole number. How many variables are there here? Only one variable. What is the variable? X is variable. Now, what is the power here? What is the exponent? 1 by 2 is exponent. Now, 1 by 2, is it whole number? No, it is not whole number. 1 by 2 is a rational number. So, 1 by 2 exponent of the variable x is not a whole number. Therefore, we can say the third example is not a polynomial. The third example is not a polynomial. Okay. Let's take one more example. 1 by 7x cube. 1 by 7x cube. Now 1 by 7x cube, actually we can write it as 1 by 7 of x to the power of minus 3. We know laws of exponents, 1 by a to the power of n equals to a to the power of minus n. So here 1 by x cube, I am writing it as x to the power of minus 3, right? Minus 3, is it a whole number? No, minus 3 is not a whole number. Therefore, fourth example is not a polynomial. Fourth example is not a polynomial. Okay. Now let's take 7, only 7. Now 7 is a polynomial or not? 7 is a polynomial or not? 7 we can write it as 7 into x to the power of 0, because 7 we can write it as 7 into 1. This 1 we can write it as a to the power of 0, right? From laws of exponents we can write a to the power of 0 value is 1, where a is non-zero real number. So 1 I am writing it as x to the power of 0. It doesn't make any difference here. 7 into 1 I am writing it as 7 into x to the power of 0. Now what is exponent here? Exponent is 0. Exponent of the variable x is 0. So 0 is a whole number? Yes, 0 is a whole number. 0 is whole number. Now is it satisfying the definition of polynomial? Yes, it is satisfying the definition of polynomial, because the definition is it is an algebraic expression in which the exponents of the variables are whole numbers. Yes, exponent of x is 0. So 0 is a whole number. Therefore, fifth example is a polynomial. Fifth example is a polynomial. Okay. Is it clear? Now, once again I am repeating the definition of a polynomial. It is an algebraic expression in which the exponents of the variables are whole numbers. Thank you.